You walk into the kitchen for a glass of water, but your brain randomly deletes the entire objective at the door. Today, we will audit the doorway effect, your gray matter's aggressive auto-format response to changing rooms. We'll find out why evolution completely nerfed your short-term memory and how to hack this prehistoric glitch. Hit that like button before your brain.exe crashes, and subscribe to secure your local save files. Protocol initialized. It is 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, and your hydration level hits a critical low. You generate a simple quest. Walk to the kitchen, acquire water, return to desk. Your legs execute the movement protocol flawlessly. The hallway is clear. The payload is secure. And then, you cross the doorway threshold. Boom! Your working memory is wiped cleaner than a formatted hard drive. You are now soft-locked in the middle of your kitchen, standing like an unassigned NPC. You look at the fridge. Does it hold the answer? No, just expired milk. You look at the sink. A plate from yesterday mocks you, but it doesn't trigger a memory recall. The primary objective is gone. Your brain starts randomly guessing why you are here. Was I supposed to eat a snack? Did I leave the stove on? Am I currently dying? Panic sets in. The hydration meter is still dropping, but the user forgot they are thirsty. You try to forcefully extract the memory file. You stare intensely at a cabinet, hoping for a clue. Access denied. The cache has been successfully cleared by the security protocol. Congratulations, you have officially lost an argument with your own architecture. Before you diagnose yourself with early onset dementia, relax. It is not a bug. Your brain is just running on a highly aggressive survival OS coded in the Pleistocene era. To your gray matter, a physical doorway is what developers call an event boundary. Crossing it tells your internal CPU that the previous scene is ended and a new level is loading. But human RAM is incredibly limited. You cannot carry your old task into a new, potentially dangerous zone. Imagine you are your ancestor. You leave the safety of your cave and enter the jungle. If you are still thinking about a cool rock you found, you are not allocating resources to predator detection. So the brain forcefully deletes the rock from your cache to run the sabertooth tiger scanner. Fast forward to today. Your kitchen is the new jungle level. The OS sees a doorway, dumps your get water quest, and reallocates all processing power to scan for threats. Good news, there are no tigers near your microwave. Bad news, you have no idea why you are holding a mug. This location-based cache clear kept your ancestors alive, but now it just makes you look stupid. Your internal context is tightly bound to the external environment. The room is the hard drive. Without the living room's visual anchors, the memory file loses its directory path and vanishes. You are now stranded in the kitchen with zero context. But there is a recovery protocol. Since your current environment has no context clues, you have to execute the walk of shame. Backtracking. You must return to the exact coordinates where the thought was originally generated to access the local backup. You step back into the living room, feeling like an absolute idiot. But as soon as your optical sensors register the empty mug on your desk, the directory path reconnects. The environmental trigger forces the OS to pull the file from the recycle bin. Water. Right, you wanted water. The system is restored. But now you face a new problem. You have to cross the doorway threshold again. To prevent a second cache clear, you need to apply a physical anchor hotfix. Your spatial memory is bugged, so you have to route the objective through your tactile sensors instead. You must physically bind the quest to your body. Cross your fingers, hold your breath, or snap your fingers. This creates an active physical input loop. The brain cannot delete the task because your body is actively running it. You approach the doorway. The Pleistocene OS tries to format your RAM to scan for tigers, but the crossed fingers trigger an override protocol. The physical anchor blocks the wipe. Your body screams at the CPU. Do not delete this. We are physically holding it. You enter the kitchen. Memory perfectly intact. You have successfully hacked your own gray matter. Hotfix applied successfully. You finally drink your water. The caveman protocol is satisfied, and the Pleistocene OS returns to standby mode. You gained a permanent stat boost for exploiting your own hardware limitations. But do not get too comfortable with your little memory hack. If you think this tiny location-based memory wipe is annoying, just wait until you see the massive system crash we are analyzing this Sunday. We are dropping a full 20-minute deep dive on how modern algorithms completely hack your brain's core reward system. Social media devs did not just find a bug in your Pleistocene OS. They wrote a malware to drain your dopamine. It is an infinite doomscroll softlock, and the damage is critical. Subscribe right now and turn on notifications so you don't miss the major weekend patch update. Session closed. Go drink some water before your cache clears again.